Here's exactly what it looks like to go from zero to live on your first Airbnb in 90 days. All right, so week one, we're going to deliver you the top lenders and provide you 15 to 20 markets that we found work really well on Airbnb. And the goal within this time frame is to, number one, minimize your down payment. For most new investors, either keeping more cash in their pockets for deal two or saving more money for your design and your amenities is going to be more beneficial than increasing your down payment. We've got lenders who will go all the way down to as little as 5% in some cases. The second goal here is making sure you're starting in a market that already has good bones. All right, and then week 2 through 5, we're going to negotiate, inspect, and lock up a deal. Primary goal here is to make sure we get a good inspection on the property, to make sure you'll have minimum maintenance issues after closing, as well as getting a head start on a ROI-focused design. So number one is getting a head start on your design because this is probably what's going to take the longest throughout your launch. And we want to be able to start this as soon as you end your inspection contingency. But number two is we want to focus some extra time up front to make sure as we're planning your design, we're really focusing on where you're spending your money. Just tie this in after I say where you spend your money in comparison to the return that those amenities are going to give you. And then week 6 through 9, we're going to furnish, list, and price the property properly. So this is going to be including optimizing the setup. And what I mean by this is a lot of our clients are investing remote, and you can pay a real fortune hiring a setup or design team to fly to the property and do everything for you. So we like to optimize this using a remote designer and then local people from either TaskRabbit or Thumbtack to assemble everything. Also optimizing your launch, so making sure we have all of your settings dialed in the Airbnb app or your property management software to get maximum exposure. This is also going to be like writing your title and putting in your listing description and organizing your photos. All right. And then lastly in here is going to be setting up dynamic pricing. This is probably the biggest lever you can pull aside from your design, because properly pricing your property in line with the early momentum of a launch is what can really help set your property up for success. We want to be maximizing the ADR on those high demand dates, and we want to be maximizing occupancy on the low demand dates. And then lastly, in weeks 9 through 12, your Airbnb is live and booking. And what we're focusing on here is assisting you with guest communication. You're going to have all kinds of questions as far as, hey, how do I respond to this? Should I accept this reservation? This guest is hanging out in my hot tub at 11:30 at night. How do I confront them about it? As well as dialing in your team and operations. We might go through a couple cleaners through your first month or two until we find a great one. And we might continue to refine your automated messages so we can minimize the amount of questions that you're getting as a host. If you want to skip the guesswork and launch with real support, you can DM me the word info below and I'll send you over a quick video explaining how it works. Or just click the link in my bio to book a call and speak with us.